As a 3D modeling software, SolidWorks is very interested in the shape, size, and volume of your part. As you're working, it keeps track of all of this because it is important to the overall model. And you can find all of this information within the mass properties themselves. Right over here, we are seeing everything based off of your original volume and settings. With this, we can actually get extra information that gets auto-calculated by SolidWorks by adding this material here. SolidWorks has a number of materials that are automatically available for you that you can scroll through and select whatever you want. In this case, I'm working with my rubber duck, so I'm going to go ahead and find rubber here. I add my rubber, and not only is it going to add all of these different values, you can actually see what values are available right here. You will notice that some materials have a lot of blank in this area, depending on whether those values are available on SolidWorks or not. And when I apply this, the other thing this adds is it's going to add the texture for it. And as we see, it is in fact duck, duck, gray duck, and we have turned our rubber duck into a gray rubber duck. With this, these mass properties include the density, which is the piece we're needing in order to actually get the total mass of our part, which we're seeing right here, as well as our volume, which is already there, and center of mass. And these pieces right here tend to be pieces that the SolidWorks certification exams are very interested in you being able to find and give them, because those pieces are a whole lot easier to grade than just sending in a straight up model and checking differences within SolidWorks. One piece to be very careful with is you need to make sure that your center of mass is based off of the correct origin point. So if my origin point was over here, my center of mass is going to be offset by the same distance that my center of origin is compared to my original sketch. So as you're working through the exam, that would cause you issues. Now, does that make a huge difference in general as a modeler? Probably not. But as we prepare for these exams, it is a good thing to make sure you keep track of and you're putting in the place that is designated by whatever grader if needed. Take care.